welcome and welcome today to my channel. So guys, I'm really excited that I'm able to sit down again with you guys and talk about luxury lifestyle and other stuff. So happy, you guys. I've missed you guys so much. You have like no idea how much I miss you guys, and I'm so sorry that I kind of like left you guys hanging and that I didn't mention anything here or on my Instagram that I was going to be away for this long. To be quite honest with you guys, I didn't know that it would take like this long, but something major has happened in my life that really needed my attention, like really acute. So I really needed to attend to that. And after that, it took me quite a while to regain my strength and to be able to sit down like this and talk again about other stuff than everything that was happening. So I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to do that, but know that I've been thinking so much about picking this up and showing up and just making these videos again for you guys. And what really helped me, you guys, were all the little messages and DMs that I got through my emails and even Instagram. I really love it. You guys are so sweet, and I'm so happy that we actually have like a really small community that I hopefully might be growing, but super sweet. So thank you for that. So guys, to kick off this sit down moment with you guys, I thought I would just go over some really interesting fall bags that I've been seeing that caught my attention. And I'm just going to go over with them brand by brand with you guys and share what I think about these bags. So let me know in the comment box down below as well what you guys think of these bags. So the first brand that I want to talk about that really caught my attention lately, and I never thought that I would say this, but it's Fendi. And I wasn't like ever a huge fan of Fendi. I don't know why. It just never was a brand that really spoke to me. But lately, I feel like Fendi has been getting me. They have been getting my vibe. It's really cool. And I think it's because they're incorporating the soft leather into more bag styles. And this is a trend that I've been noticing in different brands. So yeah, we're going to talk about that later. But the first one that I've been seeing that have caught my attention is the peekaboo in soft leather, and especially this beautiful peekaboo in dark brown color. Now, as we know, like the browns, the neutrals, the whites, they really speak in fall. But this specific dark brown color is like, I feel like the creme de la creme is a really beautiful dark chocolatey color that really speaks for fall season. And I really like the fact that it's in the soft leather. I feel like it's a little bit more muted or a little bit more quiet luxury. And I know if you don't like quiet luxury, this isn't a trend for you, or this isn't something that speaks to you, but it is something that really is my style and that has been for, you know, before quiet luxury was even quiet luxury. So it is something that really speaks to me. So this dark brown leather bag, I think it's really beautiful. I feel like it's a really beautiful color for the fall season. So the next one, which is also a bag that I never thought that I would be interested in, it is the Fendi baguette. And I never ever was a fan of the Fendi baguette. I don't know why. I think because I'm just not so much into the rectangular shape. That is something that is just me. I find that a little bit off or odd. I don't know. But Fendi has introduced new colors, and also in this beautiful leather that is more soft, that is a little bit more muted, that speaks to me. And I've been specifically finding these two, dove gray and the green one, a very beautiful color. So these are the two that just have been like speaking to me just a little bit more. And it might be because I'm just like also a person that naturally gravitate towards a little bit of green, a little bit of brown. So that might be the reason that these two have kind of like caught my attention. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it has maybe palladium or silver hardware. I've never been someone that is from the silver hardware, mostly because I never wear silver. I don't wear white gold. So I feel like that doesn't really go with me. But for the ones who really like this silver color and that is a little bit more into the muted tones like me and not like the logo style, this is going to be a great bag for fall for you. So the next brand that I want to talk about, and I have one bag from this brand that stood out for me, even though they have introduced more bags this season, but the one that really stood out to me from the brand Celine is the medium Louise bag in smooth leather. And I love this bag. Now this bag reminds me of the old Celine kind of like tote bag. I don't remember the name, but it is a bag that I really loved. I really enjoyed. It is a bag I think that is so easy to reach into, that is so comfortable. You might want to go into the store and try this one out. I feel like it might be something that I might love just a little bit more. I also like the fact that it just has like a top handle, but also that you can wear it crossbody. It's just like the diversity. Love it. The next brand that I want to talk about, and I feel like this is a brand that has been creating like a little bit of stuff to make their bags more interesting, more wearable, and that is Loewe. So Loewe has introduced this new style of the puzzle bag. I feel like they have made their leather so much more interesting with these kind of like intertwined leather varieties that they have. I feel like this could be the moment that I could be pulled over to buy a puzzle bag. I feel like this is so interesting, and they do have like this beautiful interesting brown color that I feel like matches the fall season so much, so beautiful. I feel like this is such a good move for Loewe. Now another thing from Loewe that is not a bag, but I do want to mention that I feel like is so great, so awesome for bags, and that is their bag charms. I feel like they have like the cutest bag charms. And as we are still in the whole bag charm movement and trend, and it's going on, and I think it will still move on to 2025, which I find personally really cute. Though very steep in price, but I think they're very cute. Now the next brand that I want to talk about is Hermes, and I feel like they've got like some good things coming. The one that kind of like has been surprising me lately, that I feel is getting more interesting every time, is the picotin. And I especially love the size 18, but this is a picotin that I recently saw on the Hermes website, and I was really intrigued on what they're doing, combining different fabric with the picotin bag. I feel like they've got something here, and we've been seeing that in these summer bags as well, where they were like mixing different fabrics, leather with canvas in the picotin, which I also find really beautiful, and that could also be an amazing fall bag. But this one, I'm not sure what the fabric is. I know it's leather and with something else, but it's really beautiful, and I can only imagine it being like in a different color. I like how they are becoming a little bit more playful with colors and fabric. I think that is what makes the bag interesting. That can definitely elevate an outfit and things like that. So I'm really loving what they're doing with this picotin. Unfortunately, this one was already sold out, even though it was still online. Otherwise, you guys, I would have bought this bag. So the next one, which I also find interesting, that I've been seeing a little bit more on their website, is the Maximore's 2 bag. So this is kind of like a cylinder bag. I feel like it is such a cute bag. I've never saw this bag in real life, but I feel like it has something, and whatever it has, it kind of like caught my attention. I feel like with gold on gold, with this one, you cannot go wrong within the fall season. This is a very interesting bag. So these are the 2 bags that I wanted to talk about from Hermes. The next brand that I want to talk about might shock you guys just a little bit, but I want to talk about Chanel, because I feel like they have been bringing in some interesting pieces lately that kind of like caught my attention. And one of them is one that has been on my wish list for quite a while, that I've been thinking about, and that I think you guys probably already know. This is the Chanel 22 bag. But this one is specific. It has like little pockets on it that has made it just a little bit interesting to me. And I have been, as I said, wanting the Chanel 22 bag for quite a while. And I think I've been holding on to that idea, or maybe just pushing it just a little bit up, because it was like a huge trend and I don't want to buy a bag just for the trend. So I'm just holding, or holding off to buying it. I'm just rethinking it because of course it's known for being like the garbage bag, but there is something that just attracts me to this bag. I feel like it's slouchy. I feel like it's a good comforty bag. And whenever fall hits and winter comes, I feel like I want just a little bit more comfortable things in my life. So I feel like the Chanel 22, especially with its pockets, have been, catching my attention just a little bit more. And I've actually went into the store to try this bag out, and I've got it on a reservation, you guys. So this might be one of those bags that I might end up buying, and it has been quite a while since I bought anything except shoes from Chanel. So I'm really curious if I'm going to pull the trigger. Now, the next brand that I also want to talk about, and this might come as a surprise for you guys, it surprised me as well. After Chanel, I want to talk about Louis Vuitton. And this is a bag or a brand that I'm not very keen on this brand, and I think it's because they're heavy on logo and they don't really have like the style that I like that I prefer. They do have like some of the little things like the toiletries. I really, really like them. But in terms of bag, I feel like it's very out there. They have the new modern never full that's inside out. Always thought like there is something about the never full. I always thought it was really, really beautiful, and I actually like the monogram on the Louis Vuitton bags. What I don't like about it is that it's literally everywhere. It's so saturated and it's being copied like in so many ways. That is the only thing that's holding me off of LV. But this one, this never full inside out, it is really something that speaks to me. And the next bag from LV that I really love, also in the same trend as the Fendi, Peekaboo, in the soft leather, and I think is the LV Hobo bag. There's something about it. Now, if you see, I think I'm gravitating a little bit towards like the hobo style bag, a little bit of the bucket style that kind of like gives that slouchy effect. I think it is also like the way the Chanel 22. I'm feeling a trend within myself, but I really like this new introduced more muted style from LV. It gives people a little bit more of an option. So if you're not a logo mania, if you're not into the monograms, these two leather options are going to be really great bags for you for the fall seasons and and it's also some of the bags that I'm also considering. So these are actually two bags that I'm thinking about going into LV store and see if I like them, if they speak to me. So I will keep you guys posted on that. Now, the last brand that I want to talk about that I'm super, super excited about is Bottega Veneta. Now, these three bags, I think, or maybe two bags, I have to say two bags. So these two bags that I saw are bags that were already actually on my wish list. But for some reason, I kept holding off on them because I feel like they're not adding something really specific to my collection. Now, the first bag that I want to talk about is the Bottega Andiamo. By the way, so sorry guys if you guys can hear my iRobot. It started vacuuming, but I really love the Bottega Andiamo. I saw it in the leather version. I fell in love with it, but I felt like, as I said before, it wasn't adding something to my collection because I feel it's a little bit similar to the Birkin. Not in terms of the look, but in terms of the size and how you carry it and what you can put inside of it. It's just like really, really similar to the Birkin. So I felt like it wasn't really adding something to my collection. But now they brought the Andiamo in the suede version and I'm loving it. I'm really in for the whole suede team. and I feel like this is a great bag to have. Now, another way that it also kind of like made the andiamo a little bit more special or more muted, you might say, a little bit more into that quiet luxury. They've added also the andiamo in the soft leather. Now, it's really a style that really speaks to me, and I think it's very timeless if you look at it. So I really like the fact that they're incorporating the soft leather into the andiamo. And the last bag that has really caught my attention that I absolutely love is the Bottega Hop bag, and especially in the large size. And that is something that I never thought that I would even think or like, because I'm not that much into large bags. So having this Bottega Hop bag really kind of like circling on my mind is something that it's really new. And it might be because the big bags are becoming just a little bit more trendy, coming back into style. But I think it's also something about this design in suede, because I've actually saw this bag a lot of times in leather and it never spoke to me. And the shape is also a little bit off, like it's triangle, it's not really, it's kind of like pointy on the side. It's structured, but at the same time it's a little bit sluggish. I'm not sure. I never had the opportunity to try this bag on in suede because they don't have it in our store here. But if I ever got the opportunity, I would definitely try this one on in the olive style. I really, really love it. They also have it in a smaller size in the gray one, but I think the gray isn't like really my color. I think it's a little bit too light for me. So the olive one is the real one that speaks to me, and I'm dying to try this bag. So you guys, these are the bags that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. Let me know in the comment box down below which one speaks to you, which one doesn't. Let's continue talking in the comment box down below. For now, I really want to thank you for being here, for sticking here. If you made it till the end, thank you so much. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumb up. It really, really helps me out. And if you like to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. For now, I want to thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!